use mixed units of measurements for the metric system or in the metric system. Now the big thing here is that we must be in the same units before we do any calculations, right? We can't add meters and centimeters. You have to be meters and meters, or liters and liters, or milliliters and milliliters. So anytime you want to do any calculations, so add, subtract, multiply, or even divide, we must be in the same units. Okay, let's play. Dylan threw a paper airplane 6.43 meters and Sarah threw one 14.51 decimeters. How much farther did Dylan throw a paper airplane in meters? Okay, so we want the final answer to be in meters. Dylan already threw that, so we know that Dylan is at 6.43 meters. Sarah is at 14.51 decimeters. Okay, decimeters. So how do I go from decimeters to meters? Well, think about your scale, right? So if we have units in the middle, and then we go decimeter, centimeter, millimeter, read that way, and on this side we have decameter, hectometer, kilometer. Okay, so I'm going from decimeter, right? This is this is deci, right? Decimeter, and we're going to meter. So we're going left 1 unit. So I take my decimal and I go left 1 unit. So this is the same as 1.451 meters. Okay, so Sarah is 1.451 meters. Okay, now that I have the items in the same units, now I can play. So it says, right, how much farther did Dylan throw? That means we are subtracting, because we want to find the difference between these two distances. So, let me clear this out a little bit. So 6.43 minus 1.451, and let's subtract. So I borrow. 10 minus 1 is 9. I borrow. 12 minus 5 is 7. I borrow. 13 minus 4 is 9. And 5 minus 1. So the difference, Dylan threw his paper airplane 4.979 meters farther than Sarah. A nurse has 15 patients, all receiving 75 milliliters of medication every 6 hours. How many liters of medication were distributed every 6 hours? Okay, so let's think about this. We've got 15 patients, each one receiving 75 milliliters. So, what's 15 times 75? Well, that gives me 1,125 milliliters of medication every 6 hours. Well, that's not the question. The question is how many liters. So again, I have units. In this case, right, liters are units. Okay, then we have deci, centa, milla, deca, hecta, and kilo. Okay, so I want to go, right, I'm in milliliters, so that's here, and I want to go 2 liters, which is 3 to the left. So if you don't see the decimal, it's at the end. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So that's 1.125 liters of medication being distributed every 6 hours.